And welcome back to Jagged Alliance 2, where we have done a little bit of inventory management. So I have dropped a few items here, the leather jackets being the ones that I dropped, I suppose. We also have some other items here, as we can see. But more importantly, there is a sector inventory in the game, which I did not remember about, but I was informed about that. So yes, indeed, we can also see here that there are 26 items on this sector here, where we fought a battle which went horribly wrong, where Steroid and Ice perished. So at some point, I suppose we might be able to pick up these items, if we still care about them. I suppose for a while yet, this is good stuff to have, so yes indeed. Probably, maybe, at least if we can get there without enemies being present. But currently, as we can see, there are enemies there. And I would imagine that at some point they will be moving, but I don't know for sure. But based on how that last time went, I think I should avoid this sector for now, even if we were to fight during the night time. So we have other goals in the meantime, one of which is Chichena, and one of which is recruiting, but I guess the most nearest in the future goal for us will be to scout out the final, well, I suppose there are two sectors of Sun Mona left, but the last one here really isn't important currently. There is, at least as far as I can remember, basically nothing there. There is a mine entrance, and there's a lot of money inside the mine, but Kingpin, who occupies this sector here, will get very angry if indeed we do take that money from there. So I will avoid taking the money until we are absolutely sure that we can kill Kingpin. So that means probably killing him first and then taking the money. Somewhere in the distant future, if we ever get there. And also I have done a bit of reading, or maybe even more than a bit of reading, and well, I guess you could even call it research about the game and refreshing my memory about how it works. And also I have played a little bit of a test run to see a few things for myself, one of which being the boxing arena fight, or the tournament possibility in this sector, which I will attempt in this episode. But anyway, so let's see. One thing that I didn't remember, well, I kind of remembered it being a thing, but I, for the life of me, couldn't figure out how to actually see it. So if you press F, you can actually see the gun range and the range to the target tile that you have selected. So that's very handy. I suppose I should have made more of an effort to actually look things up while I was beginning the playthrough, but better late than never, right? Okay. And also, yes, recruiting. I should be recruiting now that I have money. And also, I have decided that for the most part we should be fighting during the night time, but in order for that to really work for us, we should have someone who's actually specialized in nighttime operations. So let's go see. I have two guys that I have scouted out, so to speak. And they are... I have actually written this down on a piece of paper here, so let me see. So the first one is, I believe, a Grunty, Helmut Grundher, who is pretty cheap, but actually pretty damn good as far as the stats go. Also comes at level 3. So let's see. Helmut has moved through the ranks of this organization quicker than any other mercenary and is now firmly established as a seasoned professional. Grunty's attitude and approach continues to be exemplary, making him one of our most popular mercenaries. Okay, well, sure, but additional info. Grundher has shown a strong interest in heavy weapons. Well, that's nice, I guess, but more importantly, night sorties. So he should have the night time battle trait or bonus or skill or whatever the hell it is. And the second guy, well, I guess we'll recruit... Well, actually, yes, I should check how much the second guy is. I believe he is more expensive. So let's go back to members. The second guy that I was eyeing is Stephen, I believe. Stephen Rothman, level 5, health 97, that's pretty nice. Marksmanship 82, which is good. Also decent at explosives, etc, etc. Also has 94 wisdom, actually, that's pretty damn high. Anyway, don't let his blue eyes and pretty boy looks fool you. Rothman won't back away from the down and dirty. As a diamond mercenary and security consultant, he has protected some of the richest ore deposits in the world from thieving locals, rebels, and the competition. Some say that South America hasn't been quite as well behaved since he left. And additional info, has proven to be a fine squad leader, especially during night maneuvers. So yes, indeed. So the plan here is to get these two guys, and they will hopefully be able to carry us through quite a bit of the it's still early game, kind of. Let's say into the middle game at least, as long as they stay alive. So yes, for the most part the plan is to fight during the night time. So let's get Steven and Granty. So let's see, this guy is 10k plus 2500 plus I will get the equipment. He comes with an MP5. So let's get this guy first and see how we are doing with the money. And then again, now that I remember, when we do the boxing arena, there is the main reason to do it is because you can bet on yourself, and you should bet on yourself the maximum amount. On my test run, I was able to win all 3 fights in a row with no problems. Of course, that doesn't guarantee that that is how it will go. But anyway, I guess I should be doing the boxing arena first, just because of the betting aspect. And then after that, we will recruit these night ops specialists. Also, let me see. Things I have written down to mention. So, let's see. Also, I should focus on, well, at least in the early game, while we're still pretty weak after suffering those casualties, mostly on targets we actually have a decent chance against, so avoid the foolhardy fights against superior numbers and equipment. Even during the night time, even with these specialist guys, we might be in trouble if we go up against too much of opposition. So yes, try to keep that in mind. Also, I believe now that we have secured supplies for the resistance, we can get another guy from there. I will need to try to remember to get that guy as these new recruits eventually arrive. And what else? Maybe that's it. But anyway, let's go do some boxing and hopefully... Let's see, personnel. So... Steve Grizzly Bornell here has hand-to-hand as a skill. So I suppose, yes, Night Ops is also a skill, not a trait or a perk or what have you. But anyway, so in my test run, which I've played, I also had Grizzly, and he was able to beat those 3 fights in a row with very little difficulties. So hopefully this will go as smoothly as that. But anyway, now with all of that jabbering out of the way, let's go to this sector and possibly meet the Kingpin. Come on, game, don't crash on me. Also, one thing, I did experience at least one crash in my test run, so I suppose I should be making manual saves pretty often. And also, maybe I won't be reloading if things go badly, but if things go like super badly, I might decide that I will in fact reload the game instead of starting all over, but we'll see. We'll see.
Made it intact.
Anyway, so here we are. Let's go see what we have. Okay, so here is the bar slash boxing arena. Here's a building I believe you can loot because I don't think there's actually anyone inside. But in this sector we need to be careful about what we are doing because Kingpin has men all over the place and they will absolutely annihilate us if we piss them off. So let's try to avoid that.
There's this guy here, name's Kingpin. You can tell he thinks he's a big shot, huh? Well, he owns everything and he runs an exclusive club. Gotta be a member or a friend to get in. Well, screw him. I don't need it.
Okay, sure. Thanks for the info exposition there, Ira. Nicely timed, actually. But anyway, first up, I suppose, let's go see what we have inside this building. If there is someone inside, I will not attempt to loot it. Because, yes, indeed, I don't want to piss them off. Okay, so the door was open. This guy is looking straight at us. I don't know if that's actually going to be a problem. It might. Well, now he is has conveniently turned his back. But this guy is coming closer. Well, I suppose I will make a manual save here. Because I would really hate to, like, lose the run, basically, if just by looting this building, we somehow pissed all of them off and, as a consequence, they would shoot us full of holes. So I will just make a save here. I won't be save scumming too much, though. But let's see, I have multiple saves here. This is the test run, which isn't very far, but has taken Chichena. Anyway, I will save there. Okay. And let's actually close the door just to be safe. Don't know if it matters. Don't know if they care about this building, but maybe they do.
Yes.
So Barry has the locksmith kit. Yes. Okay, and I will actually check for traps as well, though I don't think these will be trapped, but maybe.
Groovy.
Okay, nothing. How about this one?
Groovy.
Okay, Kevlar, helmet and vest. I do think that that was the same loot as
Okay.
I had on my test run, if I remember correctly. But yes, that will come in handy.
Groovy. Nothing.
Okay, so let's pick up that stuff. Also, that goes there, so I guess I will prioritize my own character.
Got it.
So armor 19 goes to 20, goes to 21. So not like a huge difference. And now that I know about the existence of the sector inventory, I can do inventory management far more conveniently. So let's put that stuff there. Does everyone have a helmet who's actually with us? Seems so. Okay, well, I will... Let's see, who is the second most important character? Maybe Igor, maybe Barry. I'll go with Barry for now. Let's give him this leather and Kevlar jacket. The inventory is pretty full, but that will change eventually. Also, let's see, 28% weight. I don't think that's too much for Grizzly. I don't actually know the specifics of when weight starts to matter, but 28% doesn't sound too bad for the boxing arena. Also, about the boxing arena, I did read that it can bug out, so I will make another save there. If we lose, I won't reload, so that's going to be the end of 5k, which is the maximum bet, as well as maybe Grizzly, because I think it's technically possible someone can actually die in the fights. But anyway, let's go take a look. So speak with Spike the doorman here. Come on, let me actually... Come on, cursor.
Spike. I'm in charge of customer service.
Yeah, okay.
Guess you want to go in, huh? Well, I guess you look okay.
Yes, I definitely do. Definitely do look okay. Then get the hell out of the way, dude. Okay, thank you. It is too early for the fights though, I think, so we will need to wait around. Yeah, it doesn't look like the fight manager or whatever the hell his official title is around yet. We do have Carlo here though, let's speak with him.
Welcome to my establishment. I am one of the DeSantos bartending brothers. We are famous Alruco-wide for our drinks.
Yes, I have met, like, almost all of your brothers at this point.
I bet you think you have seen me before. I have heard very much about you from my brothers and the others. You are the one who will give birth to a new Alruco. An Alruco free and equal for everyone. The people are in awe of you.
Okay, yes, well, giving birth. Well, that is the goal, but giving birth is also pretty damn painful. Not that I would personally know from experience, but still, so we shall see just how painful it will be for us and Arulco, but yeah, that is the goal. And nice that the people appreciate it.
Yes, you are not the first to notice that we look very similar. I do not understand, since the differences are obvious to me.
Okay, yes. Anyway, let's see. What I could actually do, since I do have enough money, I could recruit, what's-his-face, Granti, since he's pretty cheap. I don't know if I, like, benefit at all from getting him slightly earlier, but still. Also, if I end up losing here in the boxing arena, I suppose it will take some time before I can actually afford Steven, I believe his name was. But I guess we'll just have to make do and get him later, perhaps, if that happens. Anyway, I do need to spend some time waiting for the fights to actually be available. Let's not lounge inside the bar, I guess. Not sure how they would feel about us perhaps going even to sleep there. If I were running a bar, I would not want people sleeping there. There is a very slight chance that they won't actually like us sleeping at all in this sector, but probably not. But I will make a save here, just in case again. In the same save slot. And let's spend some time doing things, so... Let's see, did I actually have... Okay, I don't actually have toolkit, which means I cannot repair currently. That is also a consideration. There is a toolkit here in this sector, but yeah. How is the equipment doing? Not all that well. At least, well, some of it is fine. Actually, quite a bit of it is fine, but yeah, at some point we will need to repair. Anyway, I cannot repair currently, so... Anyway, need to figure out something else to do. Let's just... Also, I suppose we can get rid of steroid and ice, so let's see, how do I do that? From here? No, from here? Yeah, from there. Okay, so let's remove steroid and bury him with honors or something. And let go of his memory, as well as Ice, who I barely remember since he was with us for such a short duration. Anyway, there we go, and now let's figure out something to do for the guys, so you can practice something. Let's make it strength, I suppose. I'll just select, pressing shift lets me do that, so everyone practice agility if you can, one of you cannot. You can no, not that. You can practice something else, which will be strength, I guess. And let's also put the peoples to sleep if they are feeling sleepy. Also, I have an email. Okay, sure. You have new mail. Okay, let's see. Aim, medical deposit garnished. Due to the death of Ice Williams while under your employ, we regret to inform you that the related medical deposit has been garnished as per blah 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 blah. Okay, well, fair enough, I guess. I guess that's fair enough. Not like I can do anything about it. Anyway, let's wait until the evening, I suppose. Also, we can see a lot of enemy groups are running around.
I make progress, no?
Okay, sure. Good for you. So let's wait for like 8 p.m.
Start anyway.
Okay, that's good enough. Alright, so, yeah, sure. Let's get everyone in the sector back on duty. And let's go take a look at the boxing arena. And the only case when I will potentially use the... Come on, get out of the way, dude. He really doesn't want us fighting here. Oh, come on. I guess I can... Well, if the cursor actually lets me, you need to be there. Yeah, you can do that. Anyway, what I was going to say is that the only case I reload is if this bugs out, which did not happen in the test playthrough. But you never know. Apparently it can happen. But yeah, here is Darren. Before I speak with him, let's make a save again. Use a different slot this time. Patiently wait. Okay, there you go.
Darren Van Housen, club manager. I would imagine you are here due to our extreme fighting competition. I would also wager a guess that you yourself wish to participate in this battle of courage.
Yes, indeed. Well, only one of us, Grizzly, will be participating.
All you must do is decide how much money you wish to bet. I will accept any amount between $1,000 and $5,000. Do you feel you are capable of taking on one of my fighters?
Yes, I do, though we don't know for sure how this will go. Yes, I do want to fight.
As soon as you give me the cash, we shall get this underway.
Okay, and let's put your weapons away, Grizzly. And now withdraw $5,000 and give it to this guy.
Very good. Mr. Klaus, the owner of the club, is a huge fan of extreme fighting. He insists on being here for every bout. We will get the match underway the moment he arrives.
I'll get him, boss.
The rules are simple. There are so few of them. The fighters will enter the ring. You first, of course, 'cause you are the guest. I will ask the fighters if they are ready, and we start at the bell. Fighters must not have any weapons, and they must stay in the ring, or they will forfeit the match. We will fight until one is knocked out or dead. Ah, yes, and no shooting from the audience, please.
Also, I don't actually know if you lose the fight, can you like keep doing them forever basically until you have won the required amount or not. And also I read somewhere that you can actually game the system a bit by like, let's see, doing like 2 fights and then taking a break for a day, then doing 2 fights again, etc, etc. Or you can just fight and win 3 times in a row, which is what I did in my test playthrough. And I suppose I won't bother trying to do anything out of the place. Anyway, here's Kingpin.
Peter Klaus. Some of my closer friends call me Kingpin.
Okay, well, nice to meet you.
I understand we're in for some entertainment. I never miss a good bout, especially not when there's new blood in the battle. I run a nice little town here. You are welcome to enjoy the facilities. We have everything. I am sure you will find something that caters to your needs.
Okay, well, what a friendly welcome.
Just keep in mind that you are my guest. while you take your well-deserved break from the rigors of war, I expect you to behave as such. Very well then. Let's get on with this exhibition.
Are the fighters ready?
Okay, so step inside the ring there, Grizzly.
Standing by.
Okay, not sure why you're running away, buddy. Maybe Grizzly is just that terrifying. Anyway, so yeah, I believe probably I just want to go for body shots, which is what I did on my test playthrough, and it went well. Could also go for the head or the legs, I guess. Cannot actually get to this guy currently and hit him, so I suppose we'll stay where we are. Let's see, 3 AP to move there, and it takes 8 to hit, so nope. Okay.
Standing by.
Well, not the best start there, but we're still fine. Let's go for a so-called aimed torso hit. Okay, 11, that's good.
Standing by.
That is also good. Okay. So only takes a couple of hits, apparently, but yeah. Anyway.
Standing by.
Ah, yes, we have a winner.
Also, it is possible that, like, the 1.13 mod has changed how this melee fighting works in the arena as well. I have no recollection of that being the case, but maybe it is. But based on how this is going so far, it seems to be basically a cakewalk. But of course, 2 fights remain here, so we shall see.
A
Anyway.
remarkable performance. Here are your winnings.
Okay. Thank you.
Would
So-
you care for another?
Yes, I would care.
As soon as you give me the cash, we shall get this underway.
Alright, so let's bandage you up. Do it with Bozo. Still fine to fight. I wonder how this would go with like a weaker character, a physically weaker character. Anyway, let's just deposit this, I guess. There might be like some kind of command I could do with some button which would enable me to split the stacks, but I'm not going to look that up now.
Are the fighters ready?
Okay. Get in the ring. And again, we are too far away. Not enough AP. Okay, that's not nice. That's better. That is not good.
Cramping up.
Neither is that. Okay, so we might be losing this one. Yeah, probably will. Oh well. Guess we'll try again at some point. And take like a long nap. Okay, stop hitting me, buddy.
Yes, we have a winner.
So I suppose we will find out
That's
whether...
bad. There were moments where it could have gone either way.
Yeah, I suppose so. Anyway, so we will need to heal Grizzly up to do this again. I suppose I might also do this like at a later date perhaps, but yeah. It is RNG whether you win or not.
Would you care for another?
Currently, no. Our fighter
I
is...
see. Well, there will be other occasions.
Our fighter is no longer fit to fight, so kind of necessary. Kind of necessary to take a long break here.
Standing by.
Not sure exactly how long, but anyway. It doesn't really like make a huge difference, I suppose. I mean, it's a nice boost to get the, I believe, 15k, or maybe you can get even more from this, like I outlined earlier, but I suppose in the end it's far from necessary, so whatever. So currently we made $0, but we also didn't lose anything. But anyway, we'll try again later, I guess. Probably. We'll probably try again. That means that we don't get to speak with Kingpin again, because if you win all the required fights, the 3 fights in a row, you actually get invited to speak with him here, and he will give you a quest. But whatever, it's fine. So now, let's see, how badly were you hurt, Grizzly? Like, semi-badly. Okay, well, anyway, let's go ahead with the plan, the initial plan, which is recruiting the Night Ops specialists. So yeah, go ahead and do that, and I suppose with those 2 guys, I guess I don't really need Grizzly at 100% for us to be able to... Well, hopefully don't need him at 100% for us to be able to take Chichena. It might be very tough indeed, especially since we have taken Drasen already, which means the game has scaled. But anyway, we do have 22k. So we should have enough monies to recruit the Night Ops specialists, so let's go ahead. I will get, I suppose, Mr. Steven first here.
Steven Rothman.
This might even be the same voice actor as the club manager.
I consider myself a security specialist, but if you review my records, you'll see that it's by no means my only area of expertise.
I'm like pretty sure it might be. Anyway, let's wait for his next voiced line.
You're wasting my time.
Yes, indeed. And also the viewer's time, which I won't apologize for.
And you are proposing a duration of?
You get what you pay for. Anyway, so 14k to get this guy with the equipment, I will. For 1 week. I could also go for 2 weeks, but let's not. Okay. You can also change the drop-off point to a different one, provided you actually control the airspace, I believe, but we don't. So, Omerta it will be. Anyway, not there. Well, whatever. Go there, and let's recruit Grunty. Also, I have not looked up just how these guys like or dislike others, but I guess it's not like a huge deal in any case. Like, we had a problem with Fox and Steroid. Or, yeah, well, that was the way around. The problem was Steroid had no problem with Fox, so it was definitely Fox who had the attitude problem. Anyway, let's get Helmut.
Yeah, das ist Grunty.
Let's get some Germans.
I'm sure you're aware of my record with AIM. If not, you should review it immediately.
Yes, well, sure.
Make it snappy.
Yeah, okay, sure. I will hire you.
How long do you wish to engage my services?
And I suppose I could even skip the equipment here. It's not like we need this stuff. We have plenty otherwise. Then again, it's only 8:45, so it's like whatever. I guess I'll get it.
Super.
There you go. Super. Yeah, sure. So now we are nearly out of money. Also, one thing I will mention here is that Bobby Race will get better stuff eventually, but currently I think they won't have basically anything that I would like. But eventually I would like to buy some grenades and some brake lights at the very least, and maybe some sniper scopes, ammunition, stuff like that. The brake lights especially, and like small grenades would come really in handy early on, but alas, I suppose I could get a toolkit actually. That is possible. Well, at least if I don't find one or recruit someone who has one with them, I guess I could take a semi-quick look here. Who's the cheapest guy who comes with a toolkit? Who has tools? Okay, so Peter Wolf Sanderson, who is not like the cheapest. He's also pretty damn good and seems to be like a jack of all trades. So at some point maybe we'll get him. he gets the toolkit. But anyway, now, before we go to Chichena, we should wait for the reinforcements to arrive. Probably go in with basically everyone. We'll probably need everyone as well. Anyway, so we need to wait around again. Also, one thing, there is an ice cream man you can recruit, I believe, in this sector, which we will be doing when we get there. He also comes with the ice cream van, which is, I suppose, the more important bit there. But anyway, so now, I suppose, like I said, let's wait around for the reinforcements to arrive. So just stay in San Mona for now, I suppose. Not Steven, can I? No, apparently I can't, like, deselect him there. Can I reorder them somehow? Probably I can, but I can't figure it out here in 5 seconds, so I will not look it up. Anyway, let's, like, practice something, like agility. You two do something else. Again. Practice strength. It is also more efficient to have someone who's good at something train others, but I can't for the life of me be arsed to do that currently. Like, spend the mental effort of figuring out just what to do there. It's fine either way, or it should be fine. Anyway, so let's patiently wait. Hopefully we can keep on holding Drasen's mine. If not, then we will be pressed for time and money. Also, you have new mail. Spec, please pay. Oh, apparently there's been an oversight on your part. An outstanding balance remains on your account. I urge you to visit the Merc website as soon as possible. Blah, 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 blah. Okay, sure. Let's pay.
Welcome to Merc. We are committed to offering you quality, affordable, and highly trained freelance mercenaries. We are the new choice for discerning teams. By the way, I hope you have thought to review your electronic mail. I forwarded you a notice concerning an outstanding balance you have with Merc.
Yes, well, hopefully I actually have enough money. If I don't, then too bad, I guess. So pay, okay, 1250. Well, we have enough for that. So that's why I got these cheapos, Flow and Gumpy. Authorize payment.
You have my greatest appreciation for your payment. Thank you.
You're welcome. But yeah, now we are even more pressed to keep Drasen's mine and to take, well, either to keep Drasen's mine or at least take Chichena's mine. Because we are running out of money and also we have only 4 days left for Barry and Grizzly on their contracts. So we shall see. We shall see how this run goes. If I lose because I run out of money, then so be it, I guess. I'll just start a new run at some point. Anyway. I do kind of like the management aspect of this game, though there is a lot of like micromanagement as well. I suppose there could be even more of it, but
My location is as requested.
one might consider it to be slightly on the too much side, perhaps. Anyway, so these guys have arrived, and I do remember. Also, I should check, is there items here? Yes, there's a bloody throwing knife. I guess I won't be doing anything with those though. Also, now that I remember, let's actually double check that we weren't lied to. So you, indeed, have Night Ops as a skill, and Steven the same. Okay, so hopefully I can keep these two alive, or at least one of them. Or, well, let's say enough of these mercenaries alive for us to win the game. If not, then we will lose. Some claim that losing is fun, and maybe that is the case occasionally. At least the possibility of losing Keeps things interesting. But yeah, now that I remember, let's go get the guy who I believe should be available there at the Resistance hideout. Wrong sector. And we can see that the enemy forces still occupy this sector where we have that stuff. I won't be, like I said, I won't be trying to take it for a while. Because, yeah, they seem to be very well equipped. Anywho, let's go speak with the Resistance.
Understood. Understood.
And once we have everyone together, then we will attempt to take Chichena. Or maybe do like a fight on the way there. If the circumstances seem to favor us. Anyway, let's speak with Miguel, I guess. Well, I can't really say well, but not horribly.
Good. The people of Omerta have you to thank for their food and supplies. It is through your hard work and the generosity of Father Walker that we enjoy the basics of life once again. Perhaps now I am in a position to offer the services of Dimitri. He is a good man.
Are you sure this is wise, Miguel?
Yes. As the countryside becomes safe, we too shall join Carlos. We must be one force united. It be the path to victory. Dimitri will serve you well. His skill throwing a knife will save you many an unwanted battle.
Okay, so I suppose we could in theory try what he suggests, which is doing throwing knife things, especially during the night time, because that is a stealth kill. I probably won't be trying it though, but maybe? Like I said in a previous episode, I have in the past, at least in the 1.13 mod, made like an IMP, so a player character who specializes in night ops and throwing. And it does work pretty damn well, at least for a time, until people actually start to have helmets on, in which case that throwing knife to the head will not kill them in one hit, or 2 hits. But anyway, where is Dimitri? Okay, there.
Yes? You have impressed Miguel. He speaks highly of you.
Okay.
I would like this. I can learn much.
Well, hopefully you will stay alive to actually learn things.
Yes?
So let's see. So not terribly impressive. Does have like a decent marksmanship and also a decent mechanical skill though. But sadly does not come with a toolkit. So at some point, if we don't find one, I will need to purchase one. I guess they're not like super expensive, but currently we don't really have money to spare. I mean, maybe like we have enough when the freight is included, but I guess I could like take a look. I only have 900 currently, but let's take a look. So Bobby Ray's, I guess I could get like the cheapest freight, so sure, maybe. Then again, tools are also probably heavy. Indeed they are. Well, let's add 2 of these toolkits to the cart and see how much you want for that. Yeah, quite a bit. Okay, so getting 2 would be 1k. I don't have 1k currently. I could get one, just one of them. But for now, I suppose we are doing okay. Or maybe okay is an overstatement, but doing decently enough to not order any tools. Anyway, let's send the squad, the new squad, to San Mona to try to avoid enemies. If we run into enemies, I will just run away bravely. Okay. So let's go that route. Everyone else can keep on doing whatever they were doing. Oh, there are enemies there. Can I actually cancel the travel route from here? I think I can, but just how? Shortened. I don't want to shorten it. Okay, cancelled. Okay, let's go through the mountains. I believe these are mountains. Also, pretty soon probably we will get invaded at Drazen again. Like I said, hopefully we can continue holding the mine. I don't really mind like all that much if Flo and what's his face, Gumby end up dying, but we kind of need them there currently to train more militia. But anyway, let's go this route instead. Go there. Try to go there. Try to get there.
I have confirmation of enemy forces in this sector.
Oh god damn it. Well, anyway, I won't be retreating. I believe we can just skip the fight. Don't know if you get like morale penalties from doing this, but I suppose we'll find out.
Yes.
Okay, everyone go down. See you later, alligator.
I no like Stefan. He make me nervous.
Okay, sure. Well, I don't really care all that much, Dimitri, but thanks for letting me know. So he gets, I think, like a small hit to morale from that. But yeah, sure. Thanks for letting me know.
Confirmation of enemy forces in this sector.
I would really like to be able to do these fights, but not with 3 mercs. And during the daytime as well, no way. Let's not even attempt it. Depending on their gear, they would annihilate us, like, pretty quickly or immediately.
Yes.
Again, get the hell out of dodge. We'll see if my plans end up working or not.
Is there something else for me to do?
Yes, there is, as long as you can actually continue to do that. Yes, I can. Also, now I have enough money. Let's see, 3 days left there. Well, I guess I can spend 1k, so let's order those tools. Just in case I need them. And then maybe send like Gumby at some point to get those tools to the rest of the team. Because at some point we will need to repair. Anyway, so miscellaneous and toolkit. Oh, now you have 4 of them. I suppose their stock has been improved. So let's take a quick look here. Is there anything else of note? I could maybe get some SMG, 9mm SMG magazines as well. They're not that expensive, so let's get like 6 of them. Let's see how much that is. Could also get some shotgun ammunition, though if I remember correctly, I don't currently possess a shotgun. I guess I could get some in advance. They're also pretty cheap. Weight 0.5 though. Let's see, weight 0.3. Well, I'll get a few of them. Just in case. Maybe I won't end up actually using them, but let's see. So Drazen and standard service. Okay, that's pretty cheap. Okay, sure. 1360. Accept order. Yeah. Okie dokie. There you go. And now, ideally, I can keep on making money and once the time comes, actually continue everyone's contracts. Also, why am I getting the combat music? Am I still in a combat sector? Are you traveling? No, you're not. Travel, please. I have no idea why I'm getting the combat music.
All right.
But anyway, everyone is doing something. Still getting the combat music.
Hi there. What I do?
Okay, anyway, I'll make a save here, just in case of a crash or something. Did it actually save? That was way too quick. Well, apparently it did. Sometimes it takes like up to like 30 seconds or something. Anyway, if the combat music doesn't go away soon, I suppose I'll try reloading or something, because I am not in combat, as far as I can see. Strange. Perhaps a bug. I don't know. Anyway, now get everyone except, let's see, except Flo and Gumpy. So can I just do that? Apparently I can. But can I actually... no, too many, probably. Yeah, too many. How about if I click here? At least one of your mercs could not be... Okay, so I need to do this... Well, I don't know. Let's see, everyone is inside a squad now, aren't they? Squad 2, squad 1, yes, seems to be. Okay, so now let's actually take a nap before we go, and then try to... Well, let's go pick up the ice cream man, I guess, and then try to head to Chichena. But yeah, take a long nap, or, well...
I know like Stefan. He make me nervous.
Also, I guess I should have, yeah, I should have assigned Grizzly to be healed here, but, maybe it's too late now. I'll, like I said, fight in the arena later on, so... But yeah, I should have assigned, like, Ira as the doctor and Grizzly as the patient. Oh well, forgot. Igor is back in action. Let's wait for the others, though. Or at least a few of them.
Anything else?
Okay, continue doing that. Alright, so good enough, probably, hopefully. We can take another nap near to Chichena. Okay, so let's everyone rendezvous here first.
Yeah, I'm here now.
Still getting the combat music, but whatever. Okay, so move there.
Understood.
You guys as well.
Is good.
I will also probably switch some gear around at some point before the fight. Well, unless there's a fight on this sector, maybe. Alright.
Made it intact.
Okay, there we are. Is the ice cream man here? Apparently not, so maybe he's like on this sector, or maybe it is actually random. But anyway, how are you guys doing? Pretty tired, it seems. Okay, let's take another nap in that case. There is an enemy group there though. God damn it. I should, if I'm going to sleep here, I should reposition. Bear with me. Or don't, it's your choice. Anyway, now we have plenty of guys, so even if the enemies do arrive from this direction, hopefully we'll be fine. There's plenty of cover here. Let's just put the guys here and...
Understand.
Why can you not get there? Come on, move. Dude.
Okay.
Move. Thank you.
Standing by.
Let's reposition like a little bit here.
Yes.
Just in case
Is good.
it will make a difference.
Ah.
Yeah.
Okay, so something like... Let's see, let's put you there for now.
You got my ear.
So that is a nice defensive position, as long as they don't have grenades, which, well, they might. But anyway, let's take a nap. Like so, and see if we get into a fight or not. Oh, you're already back. How's your actual energy levels doing? Energy 95. Yeah, okay, yes. Yeah, that's the morale level, actually. The green bar is morale. Okay, well, maybe we don't need to rest in that case. I could also decide to fight this group here, but I don't know if that's a smart decision. Like, maybe we could get some good loot there as well as XP, etc., etc. I mean, if we can't take on a random group out there with a group like this, with all of these guys, then I suppose we just deserve to die. But it is better, I guess, to spend our efforts and energy at Chichena taking the mine. So actually, never mind. But yeah, let's get a move on again.
Okay.
Now that I realized that I was actually looking at the wrong meter there.
I have reached the destination now. My location is as requested.
Okay, still no ice cream man. So maybe it indeed is random. Because if I remember correctly, I encountered him here on my test playthrough. But anyway, let's see if we can do Chichena mine. What the hell? Come on, let me get the... Yeah, there we go.
Understand. Yeah, I'm here now.
Alright, so it's 3 o'clock. Let's see if I can get there during the night time. Probably I can. I don't remember just how long it takes in game time.
Okay.
Let's see.
All right.
Hopefully I can get there before...
Enemy presence.
Yes, I can. Okay, so enemy numbers question mark. 8 of us. Also, I didn't do the inventory inventory stuff. I guess I still can do it before we actually start fighting. Let's start all the way there. Probably won't be encountering anyone straight away. Anyway, so let's take a look here. Also, I should assign the A team to squad 1, I guess. So that means the new guys. Ira is in squad 2. Okay, so let's do it like this. So Dimitri squad 2. You're in squad 1 already. Let's see. Grizzly is a bit injured but can still fight. So you guys in squad 1. Oh, come on. There you go. Right. So let's see. The Night Ops specialists, which are Steven and Grunty, the new guys, should have the best weapons, I suppose. It doesn't really matter maybe that much, though, because of the range not being a big issue here. But I will give Igor's... Well, then again, this is a bit damaged, the MP5 is.
Standing by.
I would prefer to keep Bozo with the MP5 as well. Maybe I'll go actually with this, but let's double check. You guys actually have armors. Yes, you do. Okay. And I have 2 brake lights on Igor. I guess I'll give one of them to, like, let's see, Grizzly.
Standing by.
Did I have small grenades? Yeah. 2 of them. Also with Igor, I will give one of them to Grizzly. Okay, maybe that's all that's necessary for the inventory management for now. Okay, so let's get to the actual fight. So yeah, now we have this nighttime specialist. Hopefully we can actually spot the enemies before they spot us. Yeah. That's the plan. That was the idea here.
Understood. Yeah.
So Steven is level 5, so that will help with interruptions.
Yes.
So I suppose what we will try to do is set up like kill zones where we will hopefully be able to lure the enemies and they won't... Well, ideally, they won't have brake lights and we will be clumped up after which... After being illuminated by the brake light, we will be just summarily executed. Hopefully that won't happen.
You got my ear. Roger.
But yeah. Anyway, we are kind of grouped up here, which is not ideal, but since we all started there, that's what happens.
Yes. Yeah.
Also, we don't have silenced weapons, which means the enemies will be running... Okay, hello. Alright, so now let's try to set up somewhere defensively. So this guy shouldn't be able to see Grunty yet. But the question is, do I try to shoot him in the back already or not? I guess I could. We are, like, decently positioned. However, like I mentioned, if they do have brake lights, and especially if they have grenades, we are in big trouble being positioned like this. Everyone's basically on top of each other. Can't be helped much unless I ignore this guy for now and just go around. We don't really have like any position to retreat to. I guess we could retreat out of the sector though, in case that is necessary. Okay, cover. Apparently you're in green cover already.
Yeah.
I will probably keep Steven here for now. But yeah, maybe I should like reposition the guys before I trigger them. Trigger the enemy. Probably should be doing that. So let's do that, and hopefully he doesn't actually walk in... Well, then again, if he does walk into us, we get the interruption, and hopefully that's the end of it. Without any further... or any difficulties to begin with. Anyway, I will... Also, Igor, you're a stealth specialist, aren't you? I will just double check here. Break into action, just to check this. Yes, stealthy. So that's not quite as good, I think, as being a night ops specialist, but it should also help here. But yeah, let's keep everyone in stealth for now.
Yeah.
And I'll actually pull Grunty back there. So we break vision.
You got my ear.
Okay, let's end turn, see what happens. Maybe he will walk into us, maybe he will do nothing.
Some of them have managed to flee. We should be prepared for a second assault just in case.
Okay, well, technically, none of them have actually fled. But thank you for the assessment of the situation there. Anyway, now I have the luxury of repositioning again. Maybe actually... I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, let's keep Steven there for now, like I said initially.
Yeah.
But yeah, I need to decide just how to approach this. So the guy is probably still standing where he was.
You got my ear.
So Ira is not going to be that helpful in a fight, but we can use her to heal people up. And actually I should give her
Standing by.
at least one first aid kit. I will do that, so we don't spend these medical kits as we heal.
Standing by.
Most likely we'll be needing to heal in this fight.
Yeah.
But yeah, I wish I could like see better what counts as an obstacle and what counts as cover. Like in some more modern games, but anyway. Yeah, he's over there still. Okay, so what I will do here, which might backfire on us, but hopefully not, is just start shooting him, basically. Let's take a very aimed shot here, and back off afterwards. And I believe the AI will be stupid enough, hopefully at least, that he will just run towards us. The problem will arise when he brings his friends, who possibly have those nasty, very nasty brake lights and grenades. Hopefully not, but we'll see. Anyway, back the hell off. Everyone else just hold. Come on, no brake lights, because if they have brake lights, we are terribly positioned. And there are quite a few of them. You can kind of count just how many enemies. That is a ton of them. Okay, let's just continue holding. At least one guy probably will come charging towards us. And yes, indeed, he did. Okay, so there we go. The problem will be when we get overwhelmed. And that will quite likely happen at some point, since there are so many of them. But anyway, let's start killing. Does take quite a few shots as well with our weaponry to actually manage to kill someone. Let's see, who's the other one? Okay, it's you. I'll spend Bozo's interruption instead, because Grunty should be able to see further. I could also go for burst fire, but I probably don't have enough ammunition for that to be worthwhile in a situation like this. I'll just continue going for these max aim shots. Oh, come on. 7? Really? 7. God damn it. Well, I could, like I said, go for the burst fire. Just how many shots does that take? I think like 5, maybe? Well, then again, I still have Grunty. Let's not go for a burst just yet. But if it's taking this many APs and bullets to kill just one guy, we might be in terrible trouble here. Okay, yeah, we need Grunty or Barry to finish the job. I'll actually try it with Barry. Okay, there we go. Possibly I could just take, like, less of aimed shots here, just to be able to shoot more. At some point, I guess I will try it, but so far, let's not. Anyway, here's hoping for us to get through these turns without them being able to actually fire on us. That would be ideal. I could also use like a brake light already. I don't think I will, but if I start seeing more of them, I will at that point, because, yeah, that will help us immensely. The problem being that they are a limited resource, though.
I'm sure we didn't find all of Deidreana's men.
That sound didn't come from any of us.
Okay, more of them incoming pretty soon, probably. Also, they are occasionally pretty smart, so they will lie in wait. Oh, come on. Someone saw us. While we did not see them. What the hell? But did not actually shoot at all. Well, that's troubling. I guess I will use the brake light then, one of them. Because I am getting spooked. So let's see, throw it around. Maybe like there? Don't have that many spots, but that seems to be... Well, then again, that's... Yeah, maybe that one. Yeah, let's go for that distance. But yeah, if, as indicated there, they're actually able to see us while we can't see them, that is horrible.
We have some inconveniences.
Okay, hello. Is this an elite? Maybe? Not sure if we just don't see him. Then again, I mean, obviously we should be able to see him, but can you see him? Okay, never mind. It's just a regular guy. Just a regular guy. Okay, so 2 guys there. Can everyone see this guy? Let's see.
Yes. Standing by.
Also, yes, I have squad 2 as well. I guess I should... Well, press F. Reach to target 15.
Yes.
That is the problem with this early weaponry. Well, only 2 guys in squad 2 anyway. I guess I could try these pot shots. Okay, well, that's far from the desired outcome. So now he's actually prone and was able to get a shot off as well. Oh well. Well, anyway, we might need to advance if we can't land hits here, but let's take a look if I can land like a very lucky hit here with one of the B team. Apparently I cannot. Well, how about the A team? Let's see. Bozo, take an aimed shot, please, and also please hit. Well, he did hit, but it was -2. Well, I guess that's body armor for you. That is 1 tile away. Oh dear. Might be needing to take those burst shots pretty soon here. How much ammunition do you have? Well, you do have some, and I did just order some more, so maybe it's fine to take those bursts.
Standing by.
Anyway, let's let you go down there, buddy.
Yeah.
But yeah, we really might need to do some. Let's see. Okay, you need to advance, I believe. Also, I might not be able to see if I go prone, so let's have a shot first. Okay, well, you tried. Hopefully you tried your best, and indeed, okay, we can see this guy at least. Okay, well, I will take a burst shot, I think. Maybe with the other weapon, though, this one might jam.
Yeah.
Well, if we run out of bullets for the MP5s, then we will need to use other weaponry. Okay, well. You also tried, Steven. I guess bursts are also not going to be all that helpful. Go prone. Have a shot. Well, he is wounded. Okay, well, since the bursts aren't doing much, let's just go for these aimed shots instead. We also have this other guy here, though. We might already be in terrible, terrible trouble against just 2 of them. Even with the help of the brake light. Oh well. So I do have at least a couple of those mini grenades. Might consider that. But yeah, the people who can throw them currently are in no position to do so. Oh well. Anyway, that's 5, that's 6. Guess I could still try for the burst. But let's not. Oh dear, -5. Come on. Come on, guys. Okay, -16 is better, but they are about to be able to hit us as well. Okay, maybe Barry actually advances here. Let's do so. Cannot actually shoot. Okay, well, here comes the pain, possibly. Yeah. God damn it. There goes Igor getting hit. At least the other guy ran off. Also, he had 1 shot and was able to hit it. And it actually dealt 27. And of course, well, I did read that the chances of the enemy to drop their weapon seems to diminish as they take damage, so it's pretty unlikely to actually get those weapons. But anyway, down he goes. We are still alive. Igor takes a nasty hit, but that's fine.
You got my ear.
Let's bandage him up with Ira pretty soon here.
Standing by.
Probably hold position for now, since we can't really advance anywhere. That would be a good position. This area is now illuminated, so definitely don't want to go there. Yeah, probably just do nothing here. Just wait for more of them possibly to arrive.
Yeah.
Encounter.
Okay, there's one of them. Let's just continue taking aimed shots. I wish I had better equipment. Yeah, we definitely need better equipment, better weapons, night vision goggles, grenades, etc, etc. And also, since we spent 1 brake light, we only have 1 of them left, I think. Which, yeah. We'll definitely... Oh, come on. Equip your first aid kit there. Okay.
That sound didn't come from any of us.
Northwest. Continue holding.
Scheiße.
Yes, indeed, Scheisse. Well, at least the AI is pretty stupid usually. Maybe I should go for like legs instead. I can't really reliably hit the head, but when I'm doing so little damage, maybe going for the legs is better. Please don't shoot me. Okay, he misses.
I don't plan on missing.
I'm learning.
Okay, iron against medical. Can anyone else see this guy? Apparently not.
Here.
Apparently it's only Grunty.
Yes.
Okay, well...
Yeah.
Double check your vision there. Okay, there's like 2 red tiles here which we cannot see, and this guy is... Come on. Come on, really? Occupying one of them. Really? Well, anyway.
Yeah.
Standing by.
Also, how did he see Grizzly if Grizzly cannot see him, and only Grunty can see him? Oh dear. Well, anyway. Maybe this is enough. Maybe Grunty alone can do this. If not, then someone needs to advance, I guess. Okay, 1 more maybe? No, it's 2 more, but he's now critical.
Standing by.
Oh dear. Let's see if I can... maybe, probably not, but maybe see from here with Bozo. Nope. How about from... there? Nope. Okay, well, running out of AP. Just lie prone.
Yeah.
Also, if I try to advance here, the problem is that there might be more of them there, in which case they will get interruptions, in which case we might be dying. Anyway, as he is critical, he probably doesn't have enough AP and energy to actually shoot more than once, so maybe it's fine to just hold.
Yeah.
Anyway, let's see. Nope. I don't gain vision by doing that. Okay.
You got my ear.
Did you bandage? I think you did. Yes, okay.
You got my ear.
Like, if I had more of those mini grenades or flares, I could just pretty indiscriminately fling them out there. But they are limited. Okay, what I will do probably is just hold, and we'll try to... or we will trust in that this guy is not capable of actually hitting anyone in his current state. Come on, don't... Oh, god damn it.
Smorgasbord. That sound didn't come from any of us.
And also, yes, we need to conserve AP for the rest of them when they arrive, in which case, well, more of them did arrive. Well, as long as no one dies, I will be semi-satisfied with the way this is, or eventually has gone, but yeah. Okay, that's good. I suppose this guy has like night vision goggles, or he's like a night ops specialist, since he's able to see us and we are not able to see him.
Yeah.
Anyway, hopefully we can spread the damage that they deal out semi-evenly amongst us. Oh, -2? Really? Okay, that's better. Alright, so he is no longer a problem, as is that guy. But now Barry needs to be bandaged. Well, at least Ira doesn't get bored. I guess that's good, in a way. It is possible I'm not able to do this sector currently, and will instead need to retreat at some point. We shall see. Anyway, continue holding. I don't want to risk advancing here.
You got my ear.
Based on how my test run went, the enemy comes in like clumps, so not all of them will be rushing us immediately, so we will have several smaller engagements. Even if it does make a lot of sense, at least in my mind, that in the middle of the night you hear gunshots and possibly some screams, etc., etc. You should be, or they should be coming, basically all of them, to investigate what's going on and help their comrades. But anyway, I suppose I should not be complaining. This is kind of, despite taking the damage here, this is going like how we want it to be going, which is they are coming one at a time, or maybe two at a time, towards us, and then we are, hopefully at least, able to pick them off. Anyway, do you have body armor? Body? Yes, seems to be the case, but not as much as the other guy. Igor also sees you. Let's have some shots with him. And if Igor takes like one more hit, I will need to pull him back. Maybe should be doing it basically already. Okay, well.
Yeah.
Okay, good that no further enemies appeared. Means we are probably fine for the time being. So double check, does anyone else see that guy? Apparently not. What can I see from here? Okay, how the hell did you... How is he in the red zone again? How are you guys this intelligent? Or is it just plain blind luck? Well, anyway, let's see if we can kill with you two. Come on. Okay, one more should do it.
Super groovy!
What I could have also done is split the team a little bit. I don't know if that would be better here. So far they haven't had any brake lights or grenades. But obviously I cannot know for certain if they will or not. Eventually plenty of them will as the game scales. Currently we are getting... I don't know. Is this luck? I don't know just what the chances of them spawning with those items are. But anyway, let's continue with this.
Yeah, some of them have managed to flee. We should be prepared for a second assault just in case.
Alright, well, that statement does make more sense now than it did last time.
Standing by.
Anyway, so now we will wait for a little bit, see if more of them come. If they don't, then we will need to be advancing. And that will be with the Night Ops guys. Do I need to reload? Yes. This is quite the slow-paced game. I would imagine that if you are still watching this series, you don't actually mind that. But in these tough fights, well, basically all of the fights are tough at this stage. It seems, at least. It will also take quite a bit of time. At least if I don't want people dying willy-nilly. Anyway, seems they aren't advancing on us currently. Some of them, or at least one of them, might be hiding somewhere here, lying prone, waiting for us. I guess we just have to take the chance. So let's advance a little bit.
Let's show them what we are.
Yeah, hello. Hello there, doing exactly that. So here it really pays off to have that Night Ops specialty. I guess what I will do is the same thing as what we started the combat with, which is take a shot and back off. And maybe this guy will be foolish enough to run into, well, towards us. And hopefully he's not well equipped nor smart enough to throw shit our way. If you see shit thrown your way in war, the chances are that it's not good for you. Anyway, so I guess again we will just wait.
Yeah.
Continue waiting. Could lie prone with Grunty, but
All soldiers are not dead.
since he is the Night Ops specialist, I don't think it will matter as much. He's probably still like lying there. So we probably can do the same thing again.
Let's show them what we are made of.
Yes, indeed. If this run ends up failing, I will, I think, make my main character a Night Ops specialist as well. We do have the advantage during the night time, but we definitely do have the advantage when we can actually see them before they see us. Now let's see, so backing down there is that many AP. Okay, so this guy nearly taken care of. Thank you, Grunty.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is like our work is unfinished. Our enemies take cover under carpet.
Very perceptive of you, Igor. Again, do the same thing. Maybe he has moved now. Okay. Fair enough. I would also be moving, if capable, if I were him. So Steven is level 5 and also a Night Ops specialist. Let's see if he can spot the enemy before they spot him. Okay. Slowly gaining ground here.
Show them what we are made of. Finders keepers.
Oh, Mini 14. Okay, so that is a new weapon for us. But let's kill this poor fella before we get to looting. Again, do 2 shots. Okay. Steven is there to support in case that's needed. I suppose I could also advance with the others.
Standing by.
Even when we are still in turn-based mode.
Standing by.
Even with you, Grizzly. Even with you, Dimitri. You do actually have some marksmanship. One thing about this fight's taking so long is that since I'm playing Ironman, I cannot save in the middle of the fight, so this will this will take a toll on me as it takes so long. Well, anyway, let's reposition a little bit. Barry can stay where he is. I think Igor as well, as he has taken damage, at least for now.
Yeah.
You can just hold.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. Well, the AI is being stupid, but I guess it can be excused, kind of. If you were hit multiple times with bullets, you might not be thinking clearly either. Let's have a 10. -5, really? Shoot the legs, I guess. -7. Yeah, these MP5s aren't cutting it anymore. It seems. Please don't shoot me. Come. Oh, no. Okay, he doesn't have AP. Okay. Because getting hit even once by these weapons hurts a lot. It hurts a ton.
Standing by. Yeah.
Okay, only you two can see. Now let's actually take a look. So this weapon is 22 damage. How much is the MP5? 23. Well, let's see. Not you, Grunty. Oh, what the? Whoops. Apparently I moved Grunty there. Did not mean to do that.
Yeah.
Not sure how exactly I managed to do that, but there you go. Hopefully someone doesn't die because of that. -5 again, but he collapses and is dying.
Yeah.
Okay. If one more of them would have appeared from there, we might have taken a hit or even multiple because of that stupid misclick there. Okay, well, let's try to do better.
I'm sure we didn't find all of Deidreana's men.
Okay. Advance back where you were.
Standing by.
Also, Okay, more of them. Can Steven see? Not yet. Anyway, what I was going to say is hopefully I don't get like a game crash during one of these long fights. That would suck immensely. Anyway, do you have body armor? Don't know yet. Okay. Let's just back off, I think. If I had like one more tile of cover here, I could have one of these guys there as well, ready to shoot. I suppose what I could do is lie prone even without cover. Maybe that would be fine. Maybe.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
Yeah.
Will he...
Managed to flee. We should be prepared for a second assault just in case.
Will he... Yes, he will. Okay. That's what I was interested in knowing. So let's see. I would imagine that he still cannot see us. -2. Oh. God damn it. But even so, maybe I will back off here. Also, you can't see it. Double check your vision. He's in the red. Probably because of this tree here. Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not going to burst. It doesn't seem to be working. Not from this distance, not with this marksmanship, not with this weapon. So the question is, do I take another shot here or do I just back off already? I think I should back off. Let's see. So just just do that.
Yeah.
Not really what I want to be doing, but I think I should maximize the interruption potential if I can. And since he's lying prone, he does need a lot of AP to actually get to us and shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Reposition behind the tree. And let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Must watch out. All soldiers are not dead.
Reload. Okay, so he might be intelligent enough to not come rushing in.
Yeah.
That is why we have this night ops specialist. Let's go take a look. No vision. He's probably...
That sound didn't come from any of us.
Okay, he's moving around. Hello again.
Yeah.
Okay, well, take a shot. -2, come on. Yeah, this weapon sucks. Currently it sucks. At least he's losing like a lot of fatigue and energy or whatever. Let's just move. Move back. He's basically being tickled. Eventually the armor will break.
Yeah.
I suppose. And as long as he doesn't actually get to shoot us.
Soldiers are not dead.
Thank you, Dimitri. But yeah, this will take a long, long while. A long while. Maybe this game would be better as like a streaming game. Perhaps that is the case. But anyway, let's continue doing what we've been doing.
Yeah. That sound didn't come from
Yeah,
any of us.
he's still doing the same thing. Dancing around there. Dancer in the Dark. I should watch that movie. I think it's... I've heard it's pretty good. Pretty good. Depressing, but good. Anyway, this guy is now the Dancer in the Dark.
Yeah.
Must watch out. All soldiers are not dead.
Anyway, since it seems to be working, kind of, I will keep doing the same thing over and over.
Yeah. Good idea.
Alright, maybe we have some time to reposition now.
Weird noises, yeah.
Or maybe not.
What we are made of.
Okay, well, take a shot.
There's
Take a
always room to grow.
Take a shot in the audience every time we land a hit and don't kill. I would imagine that pretty soon you'll be pretty damn drunk. Anyway, can you see? No.
Yeah.
He said yeah, but he cannot. Okay, back off. Will he run into us now? Oh dear. Oh, never mind.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I am semi-scared of seeing all of that, but luckily for us, they had no idea where we were. So that's probably tear gas, and that was a stun grenade, I think. But yeah, let's get the hell out of this position. I might need to take a like a break here. Maybe like end the episode in the fight. Because this is taking a long while. But anyway, back off. I will actually consider that, as I will be losing my voice at some point, and I do need to relieve my bladder as well. Also, I don't know just how vision is affected by tear gas. I am going to assume that this is tear gas instead of like smoke. Like, why would they throw smoke there? Let's hope we can actually see there.
We failed to locate all of them. I would not go crazy.
Yeah, me neither.
Yeah.
Anyway. Okay, guy is bleeding out there somewhere in the darkness. It seems our brake light here is still active as well. I don't remember just how long they last. Surely not for the entire battle though. Surely not. Anyway, I think we need to wait for that tear gas to dissipate. I think it's been long enough, so I will make like a cliffhanger end of episode here, so when we continue, hopefully the game hasn't crashed and I will be able to clear Chichena's mine sector. But we shall see. Anyway, thanks for watching and I shall see you next time.